It's springtime, we're planting out our flowers and our vegetables and everything else. But what about mushrooms? Can we plant those in our yard? And the answer is yes, yes we can. So today we are going to show you how to plant Stropharia mushrooms in your garden. Stropharia mushrooms are wine caps, they're beautiful, they're delicious, they're edible, and they grow very, very well in garden beds. So we'll show you the step-by-step of how to put a mushroom garden into your garden. And in 2 to 10 months, we'll start to see some mushrooms. So let's go get planting. Preparation is the first step to create your mushroom garden. Look for a spot in your yard that is sheltered from drafts, which could dry out your mushrooms, and is out of direct sunlight. We found a nice spot next to our vegetable garden, which is about 6 foot by 2 foot large and has fertile soil. Next, you'll need to soak some straw overnight and rotate the straw to ensure that everything is completely hydrated. The straw water is a herbicide, so be careful of where you drain this water. You'll also need to get a bag of hardwood mulch or wood chips, and a few hours before starting your mushroom garden, you'll also need to soak some cardboard in a bucket of water. Now that you're ready, it's time for the fun part. Dig a hole about 8 inches to 1 foot deep in your chosen spot. We found some extras in the soil while digging, but we kept going because finding the perfect spot requires some experimentation. It's important to use nutrient-rich soil. So if you don't have this, you'll need to add a bag of compost to the soil that you've unearthed. Next, lay your wet cardboard across the bottom of the hole. This will prevent weeds from growing in the area while your mushrooms are establishing themselves. And it provides much needed moisture for your mushrooms. The mushrooms will also use this as a food source. Now it's time to lay down some straw. Straw is both a food source as well as an aeration tool for your mushroom bed. Speaking of mushrooms, let's add some mushroom spawn. This is a 5-pound bag of mushroom spawn made with liquid culture and organic grain. You can use any myceliated grain or wood. Sprinkle your spawn over the straw and break up any large clumps that you might have. Use a rake to agitate the straw. This will distribute the grain into the bed. Then add a little bit of the unearthed soil over the straw and add your hardwood mulch or wood chips. Your mushrooms will thank you for this. Spread it evenly across the soil. Last step, replace the unearthed soil over the bed to create a blanket of nutrients and microbes. Keep the bed moist for 2 to 10 months and you'll have your first harvest of garden giants. Make sure to like this video and follow us on Instagram and YouTube for more mushroom growing tips. We'll see you in a few days to show you the progress of our mushroom bed.